The book? The blog? This channel? I almost talked myself out of every dream God put in my heart, and the only thing standing between me and my purpose? Fear. I was afraid, and I almost let that fear win. Here's what fear sounds like when it's trying to stop you from your calling. What if nobody reads it? What if people judge me? What if it's not good enough? Those three voices, all at once, loud. I had a book written, finished, ready, and I sat there unable to press submit, not because I didn't believe in the message, but because I was terrified of what would happen after. And I want you to know that fear didn't feel like fear. It felt like wisdom. It felt like being careful. It felt like maybe I should just wait a little longer, prepare a little more, be a little more sure. But really, I was just afraid, and I almost let that fear become my answer. That night, I told my husband Dennis, I'll just post the book quietly, I won't promote it. If God brings someone to it, great. If not, never mind. I said it like it was a decision, but it wasn't. It was fear. Fear wearing the mask of humility. And then something stopped me. A thought, quiet but clear. Why did you write it in the first place? And I knew the answer. I wrote it to magnify God. I wrote it for that one person, maybe two, maybe three, who needed the message, who needed to know that an ordinary woman with an ordinary life could still believe in an extraordinary God. I thought about that person and I pressed submit. What that moment taught me is something I carry with me every single day. Your calling is not about you. It was never about whether you're ready enough, good enough, polished enough, known enough. It was never about silencing the voices that say, who are you to do this? It's about the one person on the other side who needs what only you can give. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And He doesn't ask you to be fearless. He just asks you to take one step, press one button, write one post, record one video, start one thing, and then trust Him with what happens next. That's not recklessness, that's obedience. And obedience, even when you're shaking, is the bravest thing you will ever do. So what does it look like to stop talking yourself out of it and start showing up? It looks like starting before you feel ready, because ready is a feeling that rarely comes on its own. It looks like being a beginner out loud without apologizing for not knowing everything yet. It looks like taking up space even when a voice inside says you're asking for too much. It looks like being different even when everything around you says fit in, play it safe, stay small. It looks like shining even when part of you is still afraid of being seen. It looks like owning your story, all of it, the messy parts, the afraid parts, the still figuring it out parts. Because your story exactly as it is the very thing someone else needs to hear. You are not too much, you are not too late, you are not too ordinary. You are exactly who God had in mind. Hi, I'm Gemma. I have been writing since 2006. I have 4 books on Amazon. I am a certified transformational coach, an educator, a facilitator. The blog, the books, the workshops, this YouTube channel, every single one of them had a moment where I almost said no, almost talked myself out of it, almost let the voices win, but I kept pressing submit. Not because I wasn't afraid, but because I kept coming back to the same truth. This is not about me, it's about the one person on the other side who needs to hear it. Moments with Gemma exist because of that truth. The Don't Be Afraid series exists because of that truth. And if you are sitting right now with something unfinished, something God put in your heart that you keep almost starting, this series is for you. Every episode is a step I had to take. Every one of them is a fear I had to face, because on the other side of every fear, God is waiting. And He's been waiting for you too. My prayer for you today is simple. May you find the courage to trust. May you find the peace to let go. And may God meet you exactly where you are. Remember, God is in every moment of your story. Trust Him. He's got you.